So, you watched episode 4 of She-Hulk, so let's talk about it. Now I think something that needs to be addressed is the fact that I'm a big fan of She-Hulk from the comics. In fact, she's almost my favorite character from Marvel Comics altogether, right behind Nightcrawler. But it seems like just casual viewers or casual comic book fans are just really against this show. And a lot of Hulk fans, not She-Hulk fans, but Hulk fans, are really upset with the treatment of the character, which I understand because I do think Hulk is, in my opinion, getting the short end of the stick with no sequel to his movies, with the whole him no longer really being the Hulk at all. But I don't think you should be taking that out on She-Hulk herself, because She-Hulk, in my opinion, is a great character. And I, of course, don't expect everyone to like the show, because, of course, everybody has different opinions on different things. But I think some of the complaints, like the MCU is too female-centric, is just ridiculous. I've seen people even claim that they're ruining Stanley's legacy with this show because it's a woman. But fun fact, Stanley actually created She-Hulk, but didn't make Captain America, nor was he even the real creator of the Hulk. Well, yes, he's credited as such. That's because of the Marvel method. He wrote the dialogue, but he didn't create the majority of the characters. But one of the characters he did actually create was She-Hulk. So in actuality, bringing She-Hulk to the MCU is probably it's probably a compliment to Stanley's writing, because Stanley actually created She-Hulk. In my opinion, he did a great job with her because she's a great character. So now let's talk about the episode. And personally, it's my favorite thus far. Although I didn't appreciate the Johnny Blaze fake out, I did not like that. But Johnny Blaze was fine. But the thing I loved about this episode the most was the characters. Most notably, She-Hulk and Wong. They made a great team. I hope Wong sticks around. I thought the final fight in this episode was probably the best She-Hulk has looked CGI-wise. As well, I don't think she looks bad per se, but she could be better. Like when she's walking around the office in daytime, something about it just doesn't look right. It's not distracting, but you do think about it for a moment. You're like, wait, what's going on? And I was like, oh, okay. But the fight, I think, looked amazing. And I think her CGI, personally, in my opinion, looked the best throughout this entire show during the fight. Maybe it's because it's a fight scene, so it's cut together really differently, and it wasn't in the best lighting room. So, like the best lit room, I mean. So, I guess it could be considered that is why CGI looks so much better in that one scene but when she's fighting the demons. But I don't care, I just thought it looked good. Although I also thought Madison testifying was just very unprofessional. Well, it's not illegal from my research for intoxicated people to testify in court. I thought they should have given her a warning in advance. I thought it was very unprofessional about Wong and She-Hulk. Although Wong doesn't really understand a lot what's going on, but She-Hulk, I think, definitely should have given her a heads up. This episode also starts the trend of Jen being jealous of her better half, or worse half, depending on who you think is better. Which is something from the comics that's so important to her character, I was so happy to see it starting to be a thing. And seeing Wong getting a lawyer reminded me a lot of the time Jen has been different superheroes' lawyers, and her being his lawyer was just, in my opinion, hilarious. But it worked. It made sense to me. And I think it just reminded me so much of the comics, because She-Hulk is the lawyer of multiple superheroes. She has defended Spider-Man, she's defended Doctor Strange, she defended Mr. Fantastic, she defended The Thing. It's just something she does. That's how she goes. She defends superheroes. So I really want to see her defend more superheroes. And with Wong, I wouldn't necessarily consider him a superhero. I would say more supporting, like Valkyrie and Sif. I would still say this is really close to being the comics. And Wong, in my opinion, is a great character, so I don't care. I think Wong in this show is probably my favorite version of the character. I mean, I know it's the same version, but I mean, like, favorite time the character has appeared in the MCU. I thought here he was at his best. And as unlike Daredevil, she's not secret about being a superhero, so she can genuinely just be She-Hulk, helping different superheroes with law. It's just really one of the best things about the She-Hulk comics, and I'm really excited to see more of it in the MCU, and especially in this show. And that's my quick review on She-Hulk Episode 4. I will be reviewing the entire series once it all comes out, but for now I'll be doing quick reviews of each episode. Anyways, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!